First up, was that enthusiastic enough? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm just like not cheery. I literally got woken up 20 times last night. Ah! These are my skewers. Stab, stab. Hello. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Yum. Would you like this? But you're gonna have to make them at home, but luckily I will show you and I'll post the recipe too because they are some delicious banana chocolate chip muffins. Banana. I have a big mixing bowl here, and what I'm gonna do first is put the ripe bananas in and just mash them up with a whisk. So you don't actually need to do this with a fork and a plate beforehand. I feel like as soon as you have some ripe bananas, it's definitely a sign to make something. Banana muffins, banana bread. Bananas are in the bowl, and then just grab your whisk and attack. Give them a good mash with the whisk. But because they're so ripe anyways, they really break down quickly, so we're all good to go. And just like that. Time for the eggs. Straight in, give them a little bit of a mix just to break up those whites. I have melted my butter so that can go in too. Again, another little stir, milk in. This is actually so easy and they're really delicious, so it's good for a kid's lunchbox. Oh no. Okay, in with the sugar. And then flour in. I haven't sifted it, I can't be bothered. The baking powder and also some cinnamon, but it's weird because you actually can't taste the cinnamon, but it really enhances the banana flavor. Then we're gonna go a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I've got some creamy milk chocolate I've chopped up. Dark chocolate would be better, but just use what you like. So I'm gonna put 2/3 of that in and then save a little bit for the top of all the muffins. The batter is quite runny, that's all good. And obviously the lumps of the banana, it's not lumps of flour. So just put a little bit of spray in the bottom of the muffin tin. You don't wanna put too much because it's gonna make the papers too greasy, but you do want them to stick. So I have cut little squares. And if you get your scissors and just cut into the baking paper, you have a little cross and you can put it straight into the tin. And it looks very professional like that. So I'm gonna do all of them like that, but I've just got all the baking paper and you can just hold it in one hand and then do it all in one go. When I had a bakery in Point Chev, my first one when I was like 22, I am not a crass person, but I don't know why the word muff is so funny to me. And on one of the signs in the cabinet, I think it was like a blueberry muffin, and I put blueberry white chocolate muffs. And this old lady came in and said it out loud to me, and I could not stop laughing. She was like, "I'll have a blueberry muff." I was like, "Oh." And then I had to change the sign straight away because she said it out loud and it was funny, but. All right, so we've got our muffin tins all ready to go. And I just have a large ice cream scoop. So this is 90 mils. This is my favorite size. That's the size we use in the bakery too. I'm gonna do one big scoop of that into each muffin tin. And the good thing about having the papers coming a little bit higher than the tin is that they can rise up a little bit higher, because these cupcake muffin tins are a tiny bit too small. They're obviously good for cupcakes, but then a Texas muffin tin is too big. So if you do the papers like this, you'll be able to get a little bit of an extra height than what the tin can offer you. Just gonna divide it evenly between all of the cases. And this recipe gets you 12 perfectly. So if you get to the end and there's a little bit more, then you can just divide this up into the tin. Give each one another little treat. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, make sure you get them all nice and even too. Then they all bake at all the same time as well. So a bit of that chocolate on the top. Okay, ready for the oven? They're gonna take about 12 to 15 minutes, but it's always dependent on your oven. So I'm gonna check them at 12 and they might need a couple more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Use a skewer. Stab, stab. They smell divine. Yum. They smell. They stink now. Banana. Chocolate. How good do they look with the baking paper cases a little bit taller than the muffin tin? So you've got about 2/3 extra height. It's literally the perfect size. It was just too easy. We're all done. I don't know. That's it. See ya. This is gonna be a really bad video. Sorry about it. Would you like this? You're gonna have to make them at home, but luckily I will show you, and I'll post the recipe too, because they are some delicious banana chocolate chip muffins. Banana. We'll show ya. Which one? Decision paralysis. God, this one. But hot.